Alright everyone, thanks for joining tonight. We have a really important topic to talk about, and that's the importance of reading. Being an audience of educators, we know just how important it is to learn to read proficiently at a young age. Ideally, we would like even kindergartners to be able to read 100 sight words and consonant, vowel, consonant, CVC words by the time they get to first grade. There are some staggering statistics about those who don't come into reading proficiently by a certain age. These are some statistics of what not being able to read can do for a child. So 2/3 of children who cannot read by the end of 4th grade will end up in jail or on welfare. Over 70% of American inmates cannot read above a 4th grade level. If that isn't enough, 1 in 4 children in America grow up without learning how to read. Students who don't read by the 3rd grade are 4 times likelier to drop out of school. Nearly 85% of juveniles who face trial in the juvenile court system are functionally illiterate, proving that there is a close relation between illiteracy and crime. After hearing these statistics, we may be wondering, what can we do? How can we help these students become proficient readers at a young age? How can we keep them from becoming just another statistic? There is something we can do. As educators, we are able to introduce these students and their parents to new material all the time. Launched in 2011, Footsteps to Brilliance is an interactive literacy program. It is geared towards preschool through 2nd grade age children, and it is said to be one of the best literacy programs to be created. It's not only offered in English, it's also offered in Spanish for those students who may need that, or for parents who want their kids to just know it in both languages. This program is also an app for a mobile device, so parents who often have their children using their phone for games or YouTube or whatever they might be doing can download this Footsteps to Brilliance app and have their child not only learning in the classroom, but learning at home, in the grocery store, or on the go wherever they might be going. Let's dive in a little closer to this Footsteps to Brilliance app and internet sensation. Alright, so when you log on, you can log on as the teacher. If not, you have your students here, and you can just track their progress by clicking on them and seeing what they're doing and how they're progressing in the program. Up here in the left-hand corner is where the languages can be changed. So there's English, and it can be changed to Spanish, and you can see that all the words are changed to Spanish for those students who might need that language change in order to progress. So going back to English, I'm going to click on the teacher, and on the left-hand side you'll see that there are levels. So there's the level 1, a level 2, which is a little bit higher than the level 1, and the level 3, which is kind of when you get to the mastery stage of it. So going back to level 1, I want to show you guys kind of what these students get out of this. Just looking at the design with the colors and the pictures that are available, you can see that the creators of this literacy program really had the students in mind. They really thought through, how can we get these students engaged? How can we get them to want to learn and move forward in their reading? So going to letters and sounds, keep in mind that I am logged in as a kindergarten teacher. So my stuff that you see on the screen are geared towards kindergarten. Here you have letter recognition. This is capital letters, lowercase letters, and then we have phonics, which are the sounds each letter makes. And phonics and letter recognition are really the key concept of learning to read. And of course they have to master this in kindergarten in order to move forward and prosper and become great readers. So these games allow the students to practice letter sounds, practice letter recognition. For example, let's click on this one. It says,
select a letter and press the arrow. Once you master all the letters, collect your badge. Touch all the coins with this letter, A.
So the letters fall and they have to click it in order to be able to recognize it. As you master it, it gets faster, and students are able to recognize all the letters there. We'll go back. Let's see what word work. So here, this is geared towards sight words. In kindergarten, your student, your child must learn 100 sight words, and these are words that aren't easily able to be sounded out. They're hard to look at and be able to just read. They really just have to be memorized, and they're frequent words in reading. So this kind of gives them the
Touch the box showing the word the.
So we're looking for the word the. You have to click on it, and the students are able to, not only are they seeing the word the, but they're seeing all these other sight words that are coming through on this little machine. And oh, here's the, we need the. They click on it. It's just a fun way for these students to really get the practice that they need and learn the words that are required for this grade level. Okay, last we have, it even helps practice writing. So say the student needs to practice capital letters. You can start with A, or you can go anywhere. We'll start with J. So
this is the capital letter J. Connect the dots in order to write the capital letter J.
So as you can see, there's 4 dots for us to learn how to write this letter. So you connect the dots in numerical order, and then there's 3 for the top. Okay, as you progress, you can see that it gets a little bit harder. You no longer have all the dots to connect. You have to be able to do it yourself.
Not quite. Try again.
If it's not how they want it to be, you do it again, which really kind of motivates the students to keep working hard. And finally, when you get to the 3rd level, there's just the starter dot, and you have to be able to know which way to go, which direction, all on your own. So that's being able to form letters. There's capitals, lowercase, and whatnot. You're actually also able to practice decoding words. So these are in the library on the top of the program, and these are decoder books. So they're very easy. They're very short words, probably CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant words, and it just builds confidence within the students for them to be able to just have confidence and know that they are readers. There are also nursery rhymes. These are fun for the students because most of the time they know these ones, and they like to read along with the reader. As you can see, there are just endless possibilities to what these students can do on this level. Once they get really comfortable with level 1, we can move them up to a level 2. And as a teacher, you have the ability to move the student on their own. They're not able to move themselves. You place them where you think they need to be, and as you see them progress, you can either move them up, or if they need just a little refresher, you can always move them down. You have the same things, language skills, word work, and logic and reasoning, where the students are just getting reinforcement of what they need. Alright, so now that we've seen kind of how Footsteps to Brilliance works and how engaging it can be for students and how fun it can be, and you got an idea of what this can do for your kids, for your students, I just encourage you to look into it and just know that this program is so beneficial to these young students. And if you teach a primary grade, or if you have a child who is at a young age that is starting to read, I just really encourage you to at least check this app out, check out this website, and you be the judge. You can decide whether this is a good fit for your child or not. And I just encourage you to at least try it and to give it a go. Thank you very much.